Hi guys, today's video I'm going to be continuing with the AP Calculus DC syllabus. I'm going to be discussing the Maclaurin series for e to the power of x, sin x, and cosine x. These are some Maclaurin series which you should memorize for the AP Calculus exam. So e to the power of x is equal to 1 plus x squared over 2 factorial plus x cubed over 3 factorial and so on until x to the power of n or n factorial. This is the general term. So this is the Maclaurin series for e to the power of x. Now let's look at it for sin x and cosine x. So for sin x, it starts with x minus x cubed over 3 factorial plus x to the power of 5 over 5 factorial minus x to the power of 7 over 7 factorial. And so on until we go to our general term, which is negative 1 to the power of n plus 1, x to the power of 2n plus 1, divided by 2n plus 1 factorial. And then finally, for cosine x, we have 1 minus x squared by 2 factorial plus x to the power of 4 by 4 factorial minus x to the power of 6 over 6 factorial, and so on until our general term, which is negative 1 to the power of n, x to the power of 2n, divided by 2n factorial. So these are three Maclaurin series which you must memorize for the AP exam. So now let's look at how we use this knowledge in a question. So they're asking us to find the Maclaurin series for f of x equals sine x squared. And they're asking us to give the first 4 non-zero terms and the general terms for sine of x squared. So to start off, let's write the Maclaurin series for sine x. That's x minus x cubed over 3 factorial. So we already have this memorized. So x to the power of 5 by 5 factorial minus x to the power of 7 by 7 factorial. These are the first 4 non-zero terms. And then the general term is minus 1 to the power of n plus 1, x to the power of 2n plus 1 over 2n plus 1 factorial. So now, when we have to find it for sine of x squared instead of sine of x, we just plug in x squared instead of x. So wherever we have x, we just plug in x squared. So x squared whole cubed, which is x to the power of 6 over 3 factorial, plus x squared to the power of 5, which is x to the power of 10, 5 factorial, minus x to the power of 14 over 7 factorial, and so on. And then we do the same for the general term, so minus 1 to the power of n plus 1 into x to the power of 2 to the power of 2n plus 1, which becomes x to the power of 4n plus 2, divided by 2n plus 1 factorial. So this is our Maclaurin series for sine of x squared. You saw how easy it was once we have sine of x memorized. And the next thing they're asking us to do is find f prime of x when f of x is sine of x squared. So what we do is we just derive this. So f prime of x would be equal to 2x derivative of x squared minus 6x to the power of 5 over 3 factorial plus 10x to the power of 9 over 5 factorial minus 14x to the power of 13 over 7 factorial. And then the general term would be 4n plus 2 into minus 1 to the power of n plus 1 into x to the power of 4n plus 2 minus 1, which is 4n plus 1. So we're just using power rule, but 4n plus 2 is our power in this case, divided by 2n plus 1 factorial. So this is our derivative or f prime of x value. So what we did is we what we can do is we can simplify it to x divided by, we can simplify the 6 over 3 factorial, the 10 over 5 factorial, or we can just leave it like this. So, okay, that's it for today's video, guys. In today's video, I discussed 3 important Maclaurin series which you must memorize. And I also showed you how you apply these series which you memorized into a question. Thank you, and I hope you all have a great day. And please consider liking and subscribing.